Let's finish up this unit 3 about order of operation and PEMDAS with a hard problem to practice. So as usual, let's bring our acronym so we can follow the correct order of the letters. And the first letter is always the P for parentheses, so we need to start with the parentheses. Do we have parentheses in this problem? Yes, we actually have a couple of parentheses. So which one do we do first? It actually does not matter. If we have two or more parentheses separated like this, we can start with whichever parentheses we want to. It will not make any difference in the problem. In this case, we're going to start with the right parenthesis because, let's be honest, it's a very straightforward parenthesis. It's just 5 plus 1, and 5 plus 1 equals 6. So we had 5 plus 1 to the power of 3. It is now 6 to the power of 3. Now let's focus on the other parenthesis, the left parenthesis. It seems a little bit more complicated, so why don't we write it, separate it, and let's see what answer we get. So let's do a little PEMDAS on this second parenthesis. Let's simplify the PEMDAS because we only have multiplication and subtractions. The first one is the multiplication of 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Then we move to the subtraction. The subtraction is 16 minus 12. And 16 minus 12 is 4. So that parenthesis, 16 minus 3 times 4, we can replace it now for the answer that we got, which is simply 4. So we had 3 times the parenthesis cubed. It is now 3 times 4 cubed. But let's clean up the space a little bit. We still need to do more operations on these problems in order to finish. We already did the parenthesis. So now we move on to the exponents. Do we have exponents? Yes. We have the 4 to the power of 3, which is equal to 64. We had 3 times 4 to the power of 3. So it's now 3 times 64. And we also have the 6 to the power of 3. 6 to the power of 3 is 216. If you don't remember how to do exponents, you can always review lesson 2.1 about exponent basics, and you will understand how we get the 4 to the power of 3 to turn into a 64, and the 6 to the power of 3 to turn into a 216. We finished with the exponents, so now we do the multiplications. Is there any multiplication? Yes, we have 3 times 64, which is 192. We still have more operations, but we don't have a space, so let's clean it up again. And we finish with the multiplication. What's next after multiplications is the D of divisions. Are there any divisions? Yes. 216 divided by 3, which is equal to 72. Then we move on to the additions. Is there any addition on this problem? No. So we cancel the addition. And finally, the subtraction. Is there any addition and any subtraction? Yes, there is a subtraction. That last operation is a subtraction. 192 minus 72 is equal to 120. Is there any other operation on this problem? No, we only have 120. So it means our final answer for this problem is 120. For more math lessons like this one, visit our website, mathusermanual.com, or follow us on Instagram at mathusermanual.